So, you saw the title and now you either A, know exactly what I'm talking about and don't like being reminded of this fact, B, you're telling yourself, the fuck, or okay, while staring at the screen in confusion. But I'll say it again, even though I didn't stutter. But it's okay, because so am I. Kind of. You haven't already guessed what I'm referring to about yet. I'm saying that you're digitally illiterate. Let's first start by defining what digital literacy is. When I do a Google search, the first thing I saw was a definition by Twinkle Teaching Wiki, which says digital literacy is the ability to use information and communication technologies to find, evaluate, create, and communicate information, requiring both cognitive and technical skills. Now, according to the Wikipedia, digital literacy refers to an individual's ability to find, evaluate, and clearly communicate information through typing and other media on various digital platforms. It is evaluated by an individual's grammar, composition, typing skills, and ability to produce text, images, audio, and designs using technology. I looked at other definitions, but it appears to be pretty consistent, so let's just roll with the wiki's definition because it's the wiki. You see, most people are capable of typing in words into a computer, producing an email, or sending a text message. But what I'm concerned about is a person's ability to produce text, images, audio, and designs using technology. Not everyone's capable of doing this, and this is the main reason why we have freelancers to do these things for us through various platforms, such as Fiverr or People Per Hour, who, by the way, are not sponsoring for this video. Do they even do sponsors? Anyway, put it this way, imagine paying someone to write sentences for you when you should be able to do it yourself. And if you don't, go learn to do it, please. Now don't get me wrong, I'm no saint myself. My video editing skills are currently subpar, as you can see. I don't know how to animate or draw, and I only use Photoshop during my days in school. But I'm attempting to work towards it. Mostly video editing anyway. This is also not me attempting to downplay freelancers. They're absolutely essential and should continue to be there. I just believe it's important to have a basic understanding of how to do these things so that you can not only communicate clearly what you want to the person creating digital media for you, but so you also understand their thought process of how they go about doing their work. And since you already have that basic understanding, this can potentially result in more mind-blowing work being produced. Back to my main point, without trying to sound condescending as hell, most of you guys watching this have zero skills in this area, and you truly can't afford to be like this in the years to come. Why, you may ask? We're slowly approaching the golden age, as I like to call it, of digitalization. What do I mean by that exactly? Industry 4, blockchain, cryptocurrency, AI, machine learning, etc., which admittedly are used as buzzwords a lot of the time, but are very real and relevant to our future. Furthermore, almost all office jobs nowadays require you to be capable of not only having some IT skills, but also digital creation skills, such as video and photo editing. I recently completed an internship in the STEM field, which required me to have these digital skills, which really threw me off guard. I just assumed the role would be focused on purely analysis and perhaps present the data visually to senior leaders, but not to the extent of creating digital media to a pretty good standard at that. If it wasn't for the resourcefulness of my team, I definitely wouldn't have been able to produce good results on my own. You may be of the opinion that this doesn't apply to you, as your job doesn't require these sorts of skills. Trust me, this digitalization process has reached even industries including agriculture, restaurants, construction, etc., and will continue to exert its influence all over the world in the years to come. What sucks for you guys that aren't in school anymore is that people in school nowadays as young as primary school / elementary school, or however it's called wherever you're from, are already being taught digital literacy. So in the coming decade, we will see a generation who are much more familiar with this stuff, the current generation, which is Gen Z. Perhaps then the Zoomers will understand how the Boomer generation and above felt when the internet came around, as they wouldn't have been brought up with the internet / social media around them the way the Zoomers have been. But then again, I'm aware that a lot of people from the current generation didn't get PCs/internet/phones till their teen/early adulthood, so don't get my head about it, alright? Now that you realize the predicament you're in, you might be tempted to click off this video and just give up, but give me a minute. I'll give you a step-by-step process on how to overcome this. Go get yourself some pen and paper, or open up a Word document. I'll wait. Okay, ready? Let's go. So step 1. Pick something you're either sort of familiar with from school/work, or something that you know you've always wanted to do. Step 2. As a wise man once said,
do it!
Step 3. Back to step 1 and repeat. But no, seriously, just start. Whether it be learning how to edit a video or how to use Photoshop, just start with something. Putting in a small amount of effort is better than putting in no effort at all, you know. But method, you say all that, but what are you doing to become more digitally literate? I'm glad you asked. That's one of the purposes of this channel. This is my way of practicing and improving my digital literacy by experimenting with different forms of presenting interesting ideas to you guys in a fun and unique way. This is not to say you guys are my test subjects, but I think you get my point. To conclude, I implore you to consider improving your digital literacy, or else you'll fall behind with the times. And being able to adapt to change is a very important quality to have after all. Thanks for watching. Leave a like or dislike, comment, subscribe, and give me some feedback if you're still a newbie after all. Until next time.